Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book that taught millions to chase assets, not paychecks. But that was 1997. A lot's changed since then.
I tried the rich dad route, bought a rental property, felt like a real estate genius, until the toilet exploded at 2 a.m.
Passive income, huh? Some of Rich Dad's rules, still gold. Others, they need a serious modern upgrade. Stick around. I'll show you what still works, what doesn't, and how to use Rich Dad's thinking the smart way today.
Does Rich Dad Poor Dad still work in 2025?
Back in 1997, a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad flipped the way millions thought about money. Robert Kiyosaki gave us two dads, one who said, go to school, get a job, and another who said, buy assets, not liabilities. More than 25 years later, the Rich Dad mindset still holds power. The idea of focusing on assets, things that put money in your pocket, is timeless. Whether it's rental property, dividend-paying stocks, or a business, the rich grow wealth by owning income-generating assets. And Kiyosaki's core point? Schools teach you how to earn a paycheck, but rarely teach you how to manage it. That still rings true today. In fact, in today's world of student debt, AI job threats, and rising costs, self-education and money might be more critical than ever. School taught me how to write essays and dodge gym class. Rich Dad? He taught me how to make money while I sleep. Only one of them helped me buy a villa and sip wine before noon. Some call it day drinking. I call it dividend tasting. What's changed in 2025? But here's the catch. What worked in the 90s doesn't always work in 2025. Take real estate. Rich Dad loved it, but today the game is harder. Prices are sky high, mortgage rates are over 7%, and positive cash flow, rare. Then there's the be your own boss advice. While more people are freelancing or side hustling, burnout is real. And without a strategy, you're just building another trap. And don't forget the economy itself, from inflation and tech layoffs to global uncertainty. Building wealth today requires more flexibility and better risk management than Rich Dad ever talked about. Rich Dad didn't mention AI layoffs, 7% mortgage rates, or burnout from 6 side hustles. Modern wealth? Different battlefield. What you can still do right now. So what would Rich Dad say today? He'd still tell you to buy assets, but he'd probably be talking about ETFs, REITs, and scalable online businesses, not just duplexes. He'd also double down on mindset, delayed gratification, thinking in decades, not days, choosing education over entertainment, especially when TikTok is yelling, buy now every 3 seconds. You don't need millions to start, you just need the right habits, the right tools, and a commitment to play the long game. Conclusion. The question isn't whether Rich Dad Poor Dad still works. The question is, how are you applying it now? Rich Dad gave us the mindset. Own assets, not liabilities. But the strategy? It needs a modern upgrade. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's invest in your future.